Hey everyone, Jamie Makes here from Miss Paper, and today I'm sharing a 7x8 layout that I created using the My People stamp from Everyday Explorers Co., which is available in their shop. So this is a really quick, easy, simple page that I'm putting together. I printed out 5 photos. They're roughly about 2 by 3 inches each, and I'm making them into a photo collage or a photo grid or a photo strip, whatever you want to call this, by adhering them to white cardstock and then just leaving a little bit of gap so that there's some outlines there. And I'm just using some scrap pieces of white cardstock to achieve that look, and then trimming them down. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works pretty well, and just kind of eyeballing the various widths to make sure that they're looking okay. And I adhere both of the strips down towards the bottom of the layout. And I did it a little bit too far to the left, and you'll see me here in just a little bit pull it up and scooch it over to the right just a tiny bit because of how I want to go about embellishing this page. So I'm using the My People stamp set from Everyday Explorer Co., and it has all of these fantastic little prompts. The page itself is about me and my husband, or more specifically my husband. So I went and I stamped onto all of these fun colored labels. They're from Studio Calico. And I just picked like 12 of the prompts. However many labels I had, colors I had, is how many of the prompts that I chose. And there was actually a good number to pick from as I was putting this page together. And one of them is like Secret Crush. It's kind of not so secret that I have a crush on my husband, but I just thought that was a really cute one, so I made sure to include it. And I'm stamping them all directly onto the labels before I adhere them. And now I'm just adding them to the left, and I will to the right-hand side of the layout along the edge. And I'm just varying the, I guess, the width of each of those labels depending on how long the sentiment that I stamped on them was. And a few of the specific sentiments had arrows and different things that were kind of pointing in toward the page or out. I tried to make sure that my arrows were all pointing into the layout versus out of the layout, and so you saw me kind of position those there. I'm trimming off the edges of the leftover labels and then adding them to both sides, and then I will add some to the top as well, just to add more color on each side and to give myself some room to add some embellishing. I just also didn't really want to waste part of a label, and then this was just a really great way to use that. So, I mean, essentially this page is photo strips, cardstock, labels, and a stamp. And then the bit of embellishing that I do, you'll see in just a moment. But for my title, I pulled it from the Family Story stamp set that is also available this month from Everyday Explorers Co. And then the little bit of embellishing that I do is using some die cuts from Ellie's Studio. This is like an autumnal pack, a pack from basically for the autumn season, but the colors were fantastic, and I mean, they don't even look autumnal on this page of photos of me and my husband in Hawaii. They just work perfectly with all of the great colors. And I love that this is an organic shape mixed in with all of these very linear labels, linear straight gridded labels. I add October 2021 to the top using my date stamp because these photos were taken at various different times, and I just wanted to denote when they were taken versus when I'm documenting, which is just in this early part of November. And here's the finished page. For info on the product I use, check out the links in the description box on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it and or subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. Jamie Makes, signing off.